Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back. It's that time of the year again. What time is that? It's con season. But what does that mean? It means that we'll leave our gamer cave to go touch grass and meet our anime girlfriend and boyfriend. This Anime Expo was the most special one to me. I saw my amazing community, my friends, and I also had the chance to be... drumroll please. Host for NIKKE! Wow!
That's me! That's me! I got cue cards!
NIKKE actually hit me up 1 month prior to AX and they were like, yo Rubee, you free? And I was like, always for you, baby girl. And so that is how I became host. True story, by the way. But they also asked me to cosplay, and if you guys know, I've never ever cosplayed in my entire life, except for like one time. So I ended up stalking the internet and I had to find a character that would fit and match the girl, you know. Ready? I lost. Dihara, holy aboba. Alice? That's right. I actually settled on Alice, and to my standards, I think I did pretty good at cosplaying her, not gonna lie. But you guys will see that later in the video. The first day of the con was pretty chill because I got lunch with friends and then I arrived to the con past noon. And I remember Fob was like, SMH, coming to the con past noon, because he was actually early at the con at 7 a.m. And like me 3 years ago, I was ready at the con by 8 a.m. But this time, I was just taking it easy. And honestly, he was kind of right. When I arrived past noon, AX was pretty packed, and I actually found Fob in front of the Gross Line 2 booth. He was showing off his merch to his chat. And if you guys want to see more on the booth, you guys can actually check out my video I put up before this. I visited the Woo ice cream truck and I saw the cosplayers and the chameleon mascot there, which was super adorable. But oh my god, it was so hot. Like, kudos to them for staying out in the sun like that. Just because all they had was ice cream and water. But after I got to say hi, I went to go visit the Zenless booth where they had beautiful cosplayers with the pole animation. So that was cool. And then the Genshin Impact booth had cosplayers as well. And when I went to the IRL, there was actually a cosplay gathering, so it was just Finon and I. But it was kind of funny because when I was recording and posing with Finon, in the audio, I kept hearing like panting and like heavy breathing. And so I was like, oh my god, what is happening? But then I realized it was actually the animation playing on the screen. Day 1 ended with a fancy dinner with friends. We were eating on the 71st floor of a rooftop. But don't be fooled, that was literally the only day I had a fancy dinner, because I had Dave's hot chicken, I had Taco Bell, and Jollibees for dinner on the rest of the days. The next 2 days kind of felt like a blur, honestly, but it was like insane.
Okay! Yeah!
I got to meet some of the staff from NIKKE, the developer, and the sound director. Shout out to Fob, because Fob actually got my attention and he encouraged me to say hi to them.
Rubee, you gotta shove yourself in there. No, you have to.
And according to Fob, I was like shaking like a leaf while trying to say hi, which may or may not be true. I was nervous for sure. He spoke Korean to them, which helped a lot, and so I actually got them to sign my badge and they said hi to my vlog. While grabbing the vlog, you can actually hear him say, "Thank you for your content." And not to sound delusional, I actually wondered if he watched my videos, because if he did... oh my god, dude, that would be so crazy. Like, I just would have never dreamt of a dev watching me. But yeah, thank you for all once again. Shout out to him, because this part of the vlog would not be here without him. Other than that, I checked out the rest of the NIKKE booth, and by day 2, a lot of the merch was already sold out. At the end of day 2 was actually the Starro panel, and that was, oh my god, it was so good. There was Finon, Mighty, Tribby, and Cassis VA, as well as the Trash Taste people hosting. During the panel, they recreated the bathhouse scene, if you know, you know. And things were so steamy, oh my goodness, like Love and D-Space vibes. And at the end, they actually gave us a really cool Finon metal cards as well. Day 3 was much more chill overall. I got some lunch with friends and I spent most of the night at the Hololive Dodgers game. It was really cute seeing Ina and the gang on the big screen during the game. And plus, I got Hololive signed cards. I'm so happy. I did miss out on some fancy Japanese barbecue with my friends, but I got signed Hololive cards and I got Taco Bell at the end of the day to make up for it. So who's the real winner here? So day 4 was the big day. I was really excited and I woke up at 5 a.m. to go get ready. And on the way to the con, it was kind of hilarious because I took an Uber and I felt kind of awkward just being in like wig, twin tails, pink jumpsuit, hopping into the Uber. Like the Uber driver didn't even say anything. I think at this point he might have been used to it because it was the last day of the con and there was more cosplayers than ever. I arrived at the con and the moment I stepped foot in there was actually someone that stopped me and they were like, "Oh my god, can I have a picture of your cosplay?" And I was so like flattered. I was shocked. I was like, "Oh my god, I have my first person stop me in my cosplay." They don't know who I am. They just know I was an Alice. And so I said yes. I was honestly really nervous because at this point, no one knew I was cosplaying as Alice except for a few of my creator friends. And so when I got to the booth early, I actually took pictures with the cosplayers. I sent out a tweet to let everyone know that I was cosplaying as Alice and to show up for the NIKKE host at 11 a.m. But because I arrived early, I actually was able to tour the booth in the Alice cosplay. It was so cute, like literally from the sign with the cosplayers. I'm showing the side of it. The motorcycle queen kind of felt really surreal because the other cosplayers were just so good looking and professional, and I just felt like I was a big part of the community. I actually got to see my standee there as well, which is insane. Because I was like, holy shoot, I did not think I would see my standee here at the NIKKE booth at the same time. And so when it was time to host, the hosting happened and it kind of felt like a blur to me because everything happened so fast. But I do remember the best part was the community. I saw my community members in the crowd. Shout out to you guys. They brought good energy. There was people chanting, "Doro, Doro." Or they're chanting for the NIKKEs. And they were just super supportive of each other and super hilarious. And that vibe itself made me really comfortable to host on stage. After hosting, I got a picture with the cosplayers one last time, including Chatterbox, the big Rapture boss. And then we led into our community meet and greet where I got to meet so many of you guys. One of you guys even brought a cake. It was so wholesome. We got a picture together as a group. And I think I spent the next 2 hours just talking and hanging out with everyone. You guys gave me cards. You guys gave me some nice desk mats with feet. I signed a Dakimakura from 10. There was just so many stuff that happened. I even did the crane game. And it was funny because the AX staff actually gave another one to me for free on them. And just overall good vibes. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming out to support. The NIKKE hosting was something so special to me because I've never been hosted for. So thank you to NIKKE. And of course, thank you to my community for making all of this possible. Without your support, this would not have happened. And because I saw you guys there at the booth with me and hanging out after, I felt like I had the courage to just muster up everything and put on a really good performance for it. So yeah, shout out to you guys. And so to end this vlog, I hope you guys really enjoyed this. There was just so much stuff that happened from the Woo Ice Cream Truck, Rose Frontline 2, Starro panel, and of course, NIKKE.
Thank you once again. Can you please have a round of applause for all our beautiful ladies and Chatterbox right here?
Without you guys, my community, I would not be where I'm at. And so I just want to say thank you so much once again for supporting me and for being there for me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog because I sure did. It is honestly one of the most memorable AX for me, and I can't wait to see what next year will have. NIKKE is also having a summer update right now where they have the best skins ever. Like, oh my god, Raffi is my favorite. So if you guys want to check out the update, make sure to use my link right down below. Make sure to stay tuned for future vlogs, and thank you for watching.
I love... Okay.